Welcome to Japan. Beautiful, yes. 28 degrees Celsius, clear skies, and well, some clouds coming, and a nice sun. Maybe this is the last of the nice weather, because the next season is the rainy season. But you can see the trees have grown fresh green leaves. Well, almost everything has fresh green leaves. Lots of trees are flowering. Air smells great. Ice cream. Ooh. So many flavors. Interesting. Green tea flavor. Oh, Yuli Hannes. Buenas tardes. Gorgeous. Got to go, but I hope you have a great rest of the day. Oh, thank you. Enjoy maybe your night, I think. Wow, Yuli Hannes, look at this tasty noodles. How are you doing? I am doing okay. Every day is a sunny day, so I'm feeling great. Today is a bit hot because 28 degrees Celsius. But you know, the rainy season hasn't arrived yet, which is fantastic. How is it over there in Venezuela? This tree is enormous. Look at this. Oh, power cuts. No way. What is that caused by? The lack of oil export. How is that thing? Like, no one is talking about Venezuela anymore. It's just everybody's concentrated on some other things. Power cuts are bad, I guess. So that reminds me of the earthquake here. There were power cuts. And when I lived in Poland, communist country, the power would go off at like any time. It's so annoying, especially at night when you are taking bath and you just see nothing. Oh, they are cleaning the park. Actually, not cleaning, pruning, taking care, cutting the grass. Do you have like extra batteries for your power cuts? When I was a kid, we had to find candles, and then I could see. So crazy. Oh wow, hydroelectric. Oh, I cannot imagine. Your country should be like the most country with the most rain and water. Is Amazon drying up? Huh, yeah, here too sometimes there are terrible droughts. And of course, the water here is limited because there are dams in the mountains. And if they run out, I don't know what would happen. You would have to go and buy water from some store to drink. It would be a disaster. But how can you trust? No, you cannot. Yeah, that's why, finally I was able to leave. But this is the time where Poland became, it broke off from the communism. So ironically, I had to live there till the end. Oh. I sometimes wonder what kind of things in Venezuela are so different that nobody else in Europe or North America knows about. Do you guys have like imported chocolate? Do people eat lots of chocolate? It's a hot country, right? Chocolate would melt too fast. I sometimes wonder what kind of, things there are. Like lots of chocolate here there's domestic chocolate, Japanese, but it's not as good as the one in Switzerland or Germany. Delicious chocolate. Yeah, I have to say I bought some chocolate. I've been eating it for a few days now. Do you have Nutella by Nestle company? Do you get imported products from Europe, or US doesn't export to you, or like how does that work? Oh, they put tariffs, I forgot, right? Fun fact, they work without cocoa, but they have their own perfume. So true. Nutella is here, but I don't like it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, for me Nutella was fine because I was eating it since I was a kid. And wow, I never thought it's being too sweet, to tell the truth. I think, people from Europe and North America, they eat so many sweet things that we're just used to the sweetness and we don't notice it's not healthy. Nutella is good if you put it on a European bread and then butter and then Nutella on top of that butter and bite into it. And it goes well with milk, but I think the milk would get rid of the flavor too fast. People being exported products here and resell it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, like Poland was like that too. I've never seen like products from the West. Not many. And of course, when they were imported, they were probably smuggled and very expensive, crazy stuff. still I'm wondering. The empanada, remember you told me about empanadas? And I ate one empanada here. The chef was trying to make an empanada, but it sounds not so, like yours probably. It's like, here I want to eat Polish food, but if I find something Polish, it's really not so Polish. Don't give me ideas. I'm supposed to be. Hey, me too. I cannot break away now. I bought that chocolate and I thought, what was I thinking? I think I'm gonna, over the summer, I'm going to eat breakfast and drink 1 mug of espresso. And then I'm gonna go cold turkey, no lunch, all the way till supper. And I have to lose some weight in 30 days. Oh, dark chocolate. I like it. Yeah. So wait, so Nutella is okay, but chocolate is not too sweet. No, Nutella is too sweet, but chocolate is not too sweet. I thought chocolate is really sweet. Interesting. Yeah, there are these different, mixes of dark chocolate. The percentage, like 70%, 80, 90, 95. I really like when you eat the dark chocolate and take one bit and just let it dissolve, and it creates this nice, sticky, tasty mass on your tongue, and it sticks to the top of your mouth. That's so good. I could eat and eat. But I like chocolate more like milk chocolate with hazelnuts, and even better if there are grapes or raisins inside. So good. 85 chocolate has less sugar than. Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you are absolutely right. I think you should go to Germany, because they have such a good sweets of various kinds. I remember there was this candy. It was like a very sour candy, and of a flavor of a lemon or orange, 2 kinds, and inside was a filling. Also, like orange or lemon, and that was like it kind of dissolves slowly, and then you get to the inside of the candy when it dissolves far enough. I don't remember the name anymore. Oh, so I have discovered the right way of eating the dark chocolate. Dark chocolate with coffee, how about that? Dark chocolate afternoon snack with coffee. No, it cannot be coffee. That's gotta be morning. I cannot understand, the people drink coffee in Europe together with cakes at like 4 or 5 p.m. So strange. Maybe that's why we are very advanced members of Gordito Club. Delicious food topic. Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of things, I wonder. Or Mars bars. Mars, I think it's North American or US. I wonder if there's Mars bar in Venezuela. Mr. Big, there's also like a chocolate bar. Not chocolate bar, but like a, like a baton, like Mars bar, long and yummy with peanuts in it. Yeah, chocolate with peanuts. It's really good. How about peanut butter? Do you guys have peanut butter? This is something that I didn't have when I was a kid in Europe. I only knew normal butter. But in North America, they just have so much peanut butter and it's so delicious. And it tastes the best with on top of real butter, and on bread. Oh, you have Milky Way. Yeah, Milky Way. That's, I think, isn't it Swiss chocolate? Oh, good stuff. Oh, Milky Way. Oh, okay. Peanut butter. Ah, you guys have lots of things. Wonder if there's gotta be like a Gordito Club special Venezuela product only. I wonder if there's some strange good sweets that no one has heard of outside of Venezuela. And for you it's like normal, so you don't care. We don't consume it as much, but you could get. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Japan also doesn't consume much. It's very expensive. Tiny jar costs now $6. Crazy. And they only import American Skippy brand peanut butter, which is not so delicious as Canadian Kraft brand peanut butter. But there's also domestically made peanut butter. People just crush peanuts. Yet it's very expensive to buy. Like, 1 kilo costs some $30. Or maybe 2 kilos. Beautiful bench. How about like cakes? Normal sweet kind of European style round cakes with some frosting and like a cake you eat for birthday. Do people eat lots of like sweets like that? In Europe it's so popular, like you cannot go without a cake every day. For tea time. We have lots. Pirulin, waffle tubes filled with chocolate. Flips, delicious cereal filled with chocolate. Kri, chocolate with nuts is, oh my gosh. The tubes? I think there's a similar thing in Poland. Oh. But I have not seen anything like that here. Maybe like a tiny gift pack, maybe. I've seen some tubes. Oh, good stuff. Oh, yummy. How about bread? Do you guys eat like the normal bread that's in Europe? Or white toast like in US? Or do you guys make something from that corn flour? Like the normal bakeries, like do you go to the bakery and buy bread to eat? Or like in Japan, for example, it's rice, right? So bread is like a snack. Venezuela must be like such an exotic country. almost like watching some movie from the South America. Completely different feel. We have normal bread and fairly cheap. You can eat dinner. Oh, wow, normal bread. Where do you guys get wheat to make that bread? Because, like, for example, in Japan, there's no place to plant wheat, so most of the flour is imported. Thus, bread is a luxury and sold by bakeries just like a cake. And it's quite expensive, as everyone eats rice, which is also expensive. It's almost like mafia pricing here. It's all, rice is so cheap around the world except Japan. Normal bread. In Europe, the bread is just so good. It's like this kind, like a sourdough bread, a little bit sour, crispy. It goes so well together with butter on top. And then, ham. Oh yeah, how about ham? Are hams popular? I don't know, hot country and ham. Maybe you have to eat it quickly so it doesn't spoil. But I think ham is cured, so safety guaranteed. Sometimes we eat bread in Europe with soup, and most likely we eat for breakfast, and sometimes we even eat for supper. So bread. I was always eating bread, and I never thought it was just such a boring food for me. But when you put bread and butter, and something on top, like Nutella or ham, or ikra, the fish eggs, wow, that becomes so good. It just tastes great. Caviar, I think it was caviar on butter and bread, yes. And everything was so cheap in Canada, because Canada makes lots of flour. So flour is everywhere, and it was so much fun to just bake bread by yourself. Make the dough in like a machine and then divide it and make tiny little buns filled with cheese and little bit of sausage and rolled into little triangles, and then you put it in the oven to rise and then bake, and it's ready. Or make two big breads and make them crispy, so when you cut them, it's so chewy and warm and crispy, yummy. Pumpkin cake, flan texture. Oh, pumpkin cake. I must tell you that in Europe not much pumpkin is eaten. I've only tasted like a drink made of pumpkin, and I never liked it. But wow, pumpkin. And I like the flavor of pumpkin in Japan, because Japan makes pumpkins for, in the Japanese cuisine, steamed pumpkin and cooked pumpkin, but they also use it for cakes too. Oh, and then I think in America there is the pumpkin pie for Halloween in October, and that tastes so good with puffed up cream on top. Oh, it's just yummy. I also like carrot cake. Carrot cake is great. Strange, but the carrot flavor is so juicy. Like not juicy, but it makes the texture of the cake very not dry. So there's some chewiness to it. Ham is good. We don't have so many varieties as Europe, but we do have multiple parts available, like leg, ham, back, smoked. Oh, how about bacon and eggs for breakfast? And yeah, and what else do you eat? Bacon and eggs, I think. The American old breakfast, I think that's what it is. Probably not so healthy. Oh, and sausage to go with that. Yeah. Sausage, eggs, and sunny side up or down. So yeah, I guess I was right. You don't have many ham options. Yeah, in Japan also, ham is there, but it's never, as perfected as in Europe. So it is not so special. But the European ham, oh my god, so good. North American ham, it's so because I think there are some restrictions how you can ferment salami or other ones. You cannot instead of fermenting it, then you add some acid to it and it tastes the same. But I like salami so much. I went to Germany once and I could not stop eating salami, and of course on European bread with butter and salami cut on top. Wow, so good, so good. We don't have bacon for breakfast normally. It's used for burgers. Yeah, same. Yeah, I know. Is there a Polish dish you miss the most? Well, on Sundays my mom would make kind of like a beef rollades. It's a thinly sliced beef and something is wrapped in it, and this is slowly cooked. I think there could be rice with some maybe cabbage or lettuce, whatever you want to add to it, and bacon or something, and then gravy with that, and then some fresh leafed salad, dumplings, chewy dumplings with gravy on top, and some drink made of some fruit, like a cherry drink. Oh, cherry, yes, or gooseberries, or apples sometimes, but I think cherry was my favorite. Dumplings are a fun thing to do, but you have to figure out the right flour and to make them chewy enough. And when you change country, it's hard to figure that out. I think I'll miss my mom. Lentils, they are so delicious. She even put smoked pork fillet on. Wow, sounds delicious. Yeah, basically I think you eat normal foods as everyone else, right? Oh. Yeah, in Canada I kind of tried, the curry and all the Chinese. That stuff doesn't exist in nowhere in Europe much. Yeah. We are not aliens, yeah. See, it's hard to imagine because no one even knows about what's in another country. It's just imagination is running wild. From reading something about communist Cuba or like The Old Man and the Sea, and you imagine that kind of you know, America. Whoa, look at this! Strawberries, wild strawberries here. It just exploded in the grass. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta get going. Thanks for joining today's Gordito Club special meeting. I'm so hungry, but I should not be eating. Strawberries, do you have lots of them? I think maybe they don't grow because it's too hot. They only grow here in the winter and part of spring in Japan, but in Europe, tons of strawberries. Like, I think it's a spring summer plant. Like, you buy like 2 kilo of them and eat as much as you want. Then you mix them, shred them into juice, or make some sauce out of them. It was really cheap. Strawberries were very nice, and here strawberries are delicacies, you know, expensive. Take care. Bye for now. Ciao.